Yo! Who are we talking to here? We've got Astrospace 6. You're watching this music video that had impactful and simplistic ending credits, which you linked to this, which looks really cool, I do agree. And someone's already commented on here, Salis. Thank you, Salis, great reply. There are ways to do this in Premiere, there are ways to do this in Photoshop. All are pretty manual, I think, if you want to get this level of finesse with the text correctly, like aligning, right around the corners. So if you know After Effects, you should be able to follow along. If not, you might have to watch this video a couple of times. But the same idea would apply in, say, Premiere Pro or Photoshop. So what we're going to do is I've got a new comp here. I'm going to grab a star shape really quickly just up here with my shapes tool. And I'm going to click and drag and it's going to draw. That is a huge star. There we go. That's just a really easy way to begin to line up our text. Obviously, hitting R on your keyboard, you can then adjust the rotation. You want to find the spot with the star that you're happy for your end position. You know, like if you want the top of the star pointing as we're going to build text off this, and it's a good reference. So now that we've got our reference frame, which is down here, we could even name it reference frame. Whoa. We are getting into the thick of it this morning. And then we've got up to our title tool. I'm going to click and drag. I'm going to call it title 1, person's name. So cool. We can even go that gold color that was in your reference. Ooh, maybe it was something like that, yep. Then I'm gonna click and move this. It's obviously a little big, so we can zoom in. Now we can adjust the text by double clicking, and we've got our text parameters over here. So let's make this a little smaller, adjust the kerning so it looks kind of cool. Let's just quickly check your reference again. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of all just a nice tiny font and really neat. I might put a little bit more in there. And even shrink, yeah, I think it's like this size, shrink that down. That's kind of cool. And then we can go about lining it up. Now, it does look like they've got it staggered, which really follows that edge. So there is probably, you know, some code you could put into After Effects, or you could be, you know, attaching certain parameters to other parameters so this perfectly lines up. Honestly, I'd just be clicking and doing a couple of spaces until you get the right, I guess, distance here. You can see the more I space, the more it goes in. So that looked like about 2 spaces was the right length. And then I just set about, that's duplicating it there. I can call it just title 2 to give it some variation, person's name for the second. And then Command D can duplicate again. I'm not sure if it had breaks in it because of different sections. Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, that was the credit. So like it's got location coordinator and it's got a little group and then, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, you could obviously then continue to finesse this in the individual groups as you wanted. Oh, I duplicated something, don't know where it is. There we go. Let's put another one in this group. Let's go over here. So obviously if we go to the left-hand side, it's a little bit annoying to do it manually on this end, but if you center justify it, you can end up doing the double spacing with the top layer to then get it to realign. This one might be a bit of back and forward trial and error as you adjust names and size and whatnot. But it gets to the effect pretty quickly. Now we can just duplicate that, and let's pretend there's one more there. And just adjusting how close it is. And that's pretty much it. So you would continue to follow, you know, that process all the way around the star, which I'm not going to do, but then you can turn the star off and you can start to see there that we are following the edge of the star and you would have a really cool end result.